Advance and be recognized, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the SitRep Podcast, your forward operations space for all things military and historical wargaming. I am your host, Ariskini Jim, and today we're doing another quick live stream. This whole month has been crazy, everyone, between, number one, people being sick earlier in the month, followed by our overseas trip to Belgium to actually participate in the 80th anniversary of the Battle of the Bulge there in Bastogne and other sites all around Belgium and Luxembourg, followed by emergency surgery. We won't go into all the details on that part. We came back, it's immediately now the holidays, so needless to say we haven't had a whole lot of time to put together our usual fare of edited content. So just to keep the schedule and make sure that you guys don't think we forgot about you, we're putting together a couple of quick live streams to maintain our Sunday content schedule. So today we're going to be dusting off a true classic, good old Panzer General by SSI, I think originally published for PC and PlayStation 1. Yes, PlayStation 1. Martin Russell, this officially qualifies me as a retro gamer, I hope. This goes all the way back to 1993 on the PlayStation 1. Panzer General. Now, since then, people have come up with what they call the Panzer General Forever fan edit, which is, I mean, nothing's really changed in it, but the interface is a lot more polished. Everything runs a little bit more smoothly. They didn't upgrade any of the graphics, thank God. It's still the wonderfully cheesy graphics and the spectacularly cheesy music, which is, I think, Jen's favorite. And yeah, great little upgrade to the Panzer General system. Then they added Then they added Allied General, Kaiser General, and a whole bunch of other expansions to the original, Panzer General 1 system. So today we're going to be doing the Battle of the Bulge, because we are smack dab in the middle of the 80th anniversaries of the Battle of the Bulge. It officially goes from 16 December to, I think, 16 January is the official, the usually quoted official dates of the Battle of the Bulge. So clearly, today being the 29th of December, we're right smack dab in the middle of it. So thanks very much for coming by, Piotr. Piotr was actually with Jennifer and I in Belgium and Luxembourg very recently during some of these 80th anniversary events. They're on site. So, cool. Let's go ahead and head over to the Panzer General system and see what we've got. So I'll go ahead and close this down. Okay, so yeah, Panzer General Forever. We're going to not play any of the campaigns. We're going to go straight to the scenario list. And we're going to go down till we find the scenario we're looking for. There it is. The Ardennes, 16 December 1944, Wacht am Rhein. And we all know the backstory. So we're going to select that scenario for today. And normally in Panzer General you play the Germans, but today we're going to have the computer play the Germans. We're going to put on just some basic original AI. We're going to play the Americans, although I should say allies. There were British troops involved in some of the later stages of the Battle of the Bulge. But we're going to be playing the allies. We're going to knock down German prestige a little because, let's face it, the German army was on their last legs. American prestige, this is like the money with which you buy new units or you repair your old units. We're going to crank that up. German experience was also very bad. They had lost almost all of their best troops by this point. Only very few of their divisions had any kind of actual combat experience. We're definitely going to leave on weather, and that's half the point of the Battle of the Bulge, is leaving on the weather, leaving on supply, and we're going to maintain hidden units. So those are our basic parameters. I'm going to crank up my experience a little. Some of those American divisions had some pretty good experience. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and hit OK. And the game is now underway. The Germans are opening their offensive. It's 16 December 1944. The map is not exactly accurate, and God knows the German units are not exactly accurate, but it's Panzer General, guys. It's just for fun. I'm definitely getting the crap kicked out of me so far. Jennifer Lemon says, according to what we saw while we were there, we should have about 1,000 Jeeps. Yeah, we'll definitely have a lot of vehicles, that's for sure. Holy crap, how much stuff are you going to throw at me? Okay, that was the end of the first German turn. Hey, John Pierman has joined us. Hello, John. How you doing? Give me 1 second, guys, while I figure out what the hell's going on with my... Okay, there we go. Alright, awesome. Oh, crap, one thing I gotta do still. Give me a second, guys. I have to resize my map so that it is... Alright, give me just a moment. I had to have my OBS sized a certain way. Okay, hopefully that will look a little better in just a second, where you can actually see the side panel with all the menus and the unit descriptions and so on. I had to have my... Oh, come on, where are you? Okay, there we go. Awesome, hopefully that looks a little bit better. Okay, so here is Panzer General's little representation of the Battle of the Bulge. Okay, so we're playing the Allies, so we're going to be charged with taking these first German cities here. Looks like Prüm, looks like Bitburg, and looks like Trier, if I'm saying these right, which I know I'm not. So, yeah, these hexes with the yellow outlines around them. Now, obviously the Germans are coming out of the east, they're striking westward. And my forces are already taking a hell of a pounding, as we just saw. And now it's time for us to put things back together here. Alright, so some quick landmarks. Here is Elsenborn Ridge. So as my sword sort of drifts over the target, you can see way off to the right, right there under the description of the American, of the hex right here, like right now where it says rough. Then when I go over a given hex, it'll show like there's Elsenborn Ridge. Here is Sanvit. There is Prüm, and so on. There's Malmedy. The map isn't exactly accurate. Like here's Troyes Pawn, and here is Vilsam. Vilsam, yeah, it's close. But some of the cities are in like completely the wrong place. But that's okay. Right now it is snowing and dry is the weather. That's at the upper right. So none of my air power is going to be any effective, but they can still fly. So let me at least get them to where they will be close to the battlefront. Each turn is a day, so I will have no American air power hitting anybody on the first day of the offensive. Which sounds about right. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to definitely buy some stuff. Because the Germans are coming at us very, very hard, and if we don't immediately bulk up our forces, we are going to be in really bad trouble. So I'm just going to make sure, yeah, you see here my little cheat code. Yes, I'm going to be using cheat codes. Boom, we now have lots of money that we can buy stuff with. Okay, so, oh boy. Alright, so here's Elsenborn Ridge. We're going to rename this unit before we have his action. It's going to be Alt-N. And we're going to name him 2nd U.S. Infantry Division. And you know what we're going to call him? We're going to call him 26th Regiment. Okay, so if anybody wants to command any of these units, let me know, and we will name the unit after you. And or if you want to like take command, let me know, and we can start putting suggestions for maneuvers and attacks in the chat. And yeah, we'll see if we can face down the German horde together. So we're going to call this guy 26th Regiment of the 2nd U.S. Infantry Division. These guys fought incredible battles at places like Krinkelt, Rocherath, and later on in Saint-Vit. Right now they're at Elsenborn Ridge. And yeah, right now we're going to go ahead and have some fun with them. Because he's your 2nd Infantry, I'm going to have a little bit of fun here. So 2nd U.S. Infantry was in pretty good shape. Okay, we just gave them a little bit of reinforcements, and they were one of the more experienced divisions. Did that work? No, that did not work. Okay, let me try this one more time. Alright, I'm clearly doing something wrong here. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Hold on. There we go. Oh, damn it. I renamed the wrong unit. I renamed my P-47 Thunderbolts the 2nd U.S. Infantry. Alright, hold on. I gotta fix that. Oh, God. That's not 2nd U.S. Infantry. Okay, maybe I can rename them again. Control, or I should say alternate. Alright, I already screwed them up. I'll fix that later. These are the guys I wanted to... Sorry guys, I did not do this right. 2nd U.S. Infantry. That's going to be 26th Regiment. And then we're going to... Why didn't that work? Oh, I'm about to give up on this. Okay, that did work. Alright, we finally got it right. 2nd U.S. Infantry Division, thank you. Alright, they're going to attack these Germans that are still in the trucks. This actually kind of tracks. When the Germans first came in here, they led off with 2 Volksgrenadier divisions. The 277th was one. The second one escapes me. And their job was to sort of crack open, take the brunt of the initial assault, take the brunt of the initial casualties, smash them open, and then open up a gap through which the real divisions could pass through, and that was going to be 12th, in this sector, that was going to be 12th SS Hitler Youth. So these guys in trucks, we can imagine them as the Volksgrenadier divisions, and then these guys in the more advanced half-tracks with armor support, that's 12th SS Hitler Youth. But for now, we're going to see if we can take these guys out in trucks, because units are very vulnerable when they're still loaded in trucks. So, 2nd U.S. Infantry, make it happen. Yay! That's how you do it, buddy. Damn near destroyed them. Okay, then these guys are going to finish them off. I don't remember all the regiments for the 2nd U.S. Infantry, so I'm just going to go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to call these guys part of the 99th Infantry. At the beginning of the battle, I'll just put 1 for 1st Regiment. At the beginning of the battle, 2nd U.S. Infantry and 99th U.S. Infantry, good luck trying to get them properly plotted as to exactly where they all were. Those 2 divisions were very, very intermingled, and they were fighting shoulder to shoulder. The 2nd U.S. Infantry, of course, being the Indian Head Division, hardcore, very, very experienced, one of the regular U.S. Infantry divisions that had recently fought near the Hurtgen Forest, Aachen, and some other pretty tough battles through the fall of 1944. They were put here in the Ardennes to rest. Right alongside the 99th U.S. Infantry Division, brand new division, just imported from the States. In fact, their nickname at the time were the Battle Babies, because they were brand new. But they definitely stood tall, and we won't. They definitely stood tall and showed their worth. So we won't be upgrading them too much, doing too much cheat codes on them, because they're a brand new division. And their 3 regiments, like the 322nd, the numbers actually escape me. So I'm just going to use him to finish off that German Volksgrenadier unit. You're out of there! We are destroyed. How can fix? Too late to fix. You're dead meat. Alright, time for some Shermans. The tank regiment that was attached to 2nd U.S. Infantry, again, escapes me, but we'll just call it... U.S. Infantry Tank Battalion. It would have begun with a 7. Like 7... I know it's not the 707th, that's with the 28th. I know it's not the 740th, but it's going to be the 7-something. No, Tank Battalion, BN. So that's the Tank Battalion attached to 2nd U.S. Infantry Division. They are now moving forward. I'm going to see if I can take out that flak unit. Ooh, I can't go that far. Ah! Okay, they're going to hold this airfield and counterattack against these half-tracks, because all these planes are going to need that airfield shortly. Be gone, fools! Okay, who was in Malmedy at the time? Actually, nobody was in Malmedy at the time. But just for fun, we'll call them another regiment of the 2nd U.S. Infantry. And they are already bumped up. I didn't do that. That was done previously. Elsenborn Ridge is really what's supposed to hold, so I'm just gonna... Oh, I ran into something. Ambush. Destroyed them. There you go. These guys are going to bombard... Actually, before I do that... 2nd Infantry Artillery. Their artillery regiment. There's gonna be a real number for the artillery regiment. I don't remember. Also, this is Panzer General. This isn't supposed to be like a historical recreation. And he is holding Saint-Vite. So if anyone who knows anything about the Battle of the Bulge is going to know Saint-Vite. So we've got Saint-Vite here. We've got Elsenborn Ridge here, which so far we're holding. That leads back to Malmedy. The actual Malmedy massacre sort of takes place on this hex here. And then that leads on to Vielsalm. Oh, that's Troyes Palm. Where's Vielsalm? Here's Vielsalm. Alright, so Vielsalm is where, in real life, wrong way, another American division showed up. I'm going to select 1943 paratroopers. It's the best paratroopers the Americans have available. I'm going to put them in trucks for their tailgate jump. I'm going to purchase them. And I'm going to put them right here in front of... That's Troyes Pond, wrong town. Right here in front of Vielsalm. That is the 82nd Airborne Division. It wasn't just the 101st. The 82nd was also here. Actually, so was the 17th Airborne later. A lot of the battles, a lot of the individual engagements in the Battle of the Bulge were much more involved and a lot more important, I feel, than Bastogne would turn out to be. And thus, I feel Bastogne is a little out of proportion as far as its collective spot in our memory about its real role in the battle. Let me catch up on Mr. Chat. Thanks very much for joining us, John Pierman. Piotr says the music's not that bad. The music's awesome. Come on. Poor Jed. She hates this music. When I first got this game back in the 90s, I think I played it for like 6 months. And like this soundtrack was like the soundtrack to our house for a sickeningly long amount of time. Alright, let me focus here and see if I can destroy some more German units, stabilize my northern flank. Okay, that guy's got artillery support somewhere. Let me see if I can... That was way too expensive. This guy's got artillery support somewhere I can't see. That's how he broke up my 2 infantry attacks. He's infantry loaded up in trucks. He should be deader than fried chicken right now. But he not only stood tall, he kicked the crap out of two of my infantry regiments. So he's got artillery support I can't see yet, somewhere in these fog of war hexes. Alright, but for now, let's just buy a metric crap ton of units. Because I gave myself extra prestige points for buying more units, so I've got to use it. We're going to buy... Okay, our armor is good for the 2nd U.S. Infantry. This is all going to be 2nd and 99th U.S. Infantry. All the damage we're going to take. I need to buy some stuff around St. Vith. I don't think I can buy it right next to St. Vith because there's a German unit adjacent. Ooh! Let's buy some of 7th Armored. Let's do that. Not quite the appropriate tank, but that's okay. And what we'll call that is Combat Command B of 7th U.S. Armored. They're the ones that came down this road and tried to save St. Vith until they were outflanked from the north. So I'm going to buy a couple more units here and pretend that they're 7th Armored. Let's get some armored infantry in there. U.S. Heavy Weapons 43, put them in half tracks because they're part of an armored division. I can upgrade them and name them next turn. Once you buy it, that's that unit's turn, so you can't do anything with it after that. We've got our 82nd Airborne getting ready to go. This is going to be elements of 7th U.S. Armored. We've got elements of the hapless 106th down here. They're getting overrun and destroyed, if not already. Let me see if I can at least break up some of this attack. As the Germans come... Oh! Dassburg! Piotr knows this town. Here's Dassburg. There's the Dassburg Bridge. German trucks are on the Dassburg Bridge as my infantry is going to counterattack. So that would have been elements of the... That's Clairvaux? Okay, that means that this is... If that's Clairvaux and that's Dassburg, I know exactly what unit this could be. This is going to be 28th U.S. Infantry. Technically the 110th, I believe, Regiment. Piotr, correct me if I'm wrong. But for now, they're going to try and defend Dassburg Bridge. They did very well. Let me see if I can... Oh my god! I sent forward my little Stuarts to reconnaissance. They're like, sir, we found something. Okay, there were no King Tigers in 2nd Panzer Division, but whatever. That's fine. I'm sure there are some Schwere Panzer Abteilung. Okay, so right now I've got a group of Stuarts and some infantry up against all this. Yeah, it's this is going to be part of the 106th. So, 106th U.S. Infantry. We'll call it the 422nd Regiment. And they are hauling ass home. You guys got to get the hell out of there. Oh, that's not right. Nope, that's not right either. 106th U.S. Infantry. Slash 423. These are the two regiments that historically were completely cut off, surrounded, and would wind up having to surrender. It's the worst single tactical defeat the U.S. Army suffered in World War II, at least in Europe. Yeah, 2/3 of one whole division. 422nd, 423rd U.S. Infantry regiments of the 106th U.S. Infantry, the Golden Lions, wiped out of the order of battle in something like, 2 days. It's probably going to happen here again. As you can see, I'm already down to 20% on one, 80% on the other. But we'll see what happens. 106th U.S. Infantry. Historically, the 424th did do a little better. They did at least survive a little bit. I wonder if I should have... You know what? Just for fun, I'm going to have them attack that artillery position. Yeah, there we go. Now it's time to buy stuff. I am going to go Christmas shopping like it's going out of style. U.S. Infantry 43. Heavy weapons 43. Where's just U.S. There we go. Reinforcements, reinforcements, reinforcements. Okay, here's a unit we all probably know, and it's in the town of Bastogne. It is already, I did not do this, it is already at 15 with 5 stars of experience. Gee, I wonder who they could be. They're in Bastogne. Although, they didn't get to Bastogne until a couple days in the battle. The game has them start off in Bastogne. But clearly we know who they're talking about. We're going to go ahead and just call them the 101st Airborne. Because, of course, they are. That said, we all know that the 101st was not in Bastogne alone. If they would have been little more than a speed bump. So it is time to buy the other units that really had a whole lot to do with defending that town. That's going to be our Combat Command B of 10th U.S. Armored Division. And another one. Although we're not going to give them the best tanks. That's going to be Combat Command Reserve of the 9th Armored Division. So we'll rename them later. This is going to be 4th U.S. Infantry. I've already moved them, so it's too late to rename them. But apparently 7th Army is down here somewhere, and I have not seen any of them yet. Echo Mach, who the hell are these guys supposed to be? They're just going to stand still. Tell you what, I will call them 4th Armor, or 4th Infantry. U.S. 4th Infantry. 1. Again, if anyone wants any of these units, I'll name them after you, and then I'll only move where you tell me to. If we want to make this a participation game, we can do it. So it's going to be the first, I don't remember the regiments off the top of my head. That's going to be the 1st Regiment of the U.S. 4th Infantry. And 4th Infantry had landed at Utah. I actually had a great uncle in the 4th U.S. Infantry. So I will... That's actually part of the 3rd Army, I believe. Point being, we're going to pump them up a little bit. Alright, so that's going to be STR 12. And then we're going to EXP 200. Yay! Alright, when they get hit, because they're pretty exposed there, when they get hit, they're going to be a little bit better positioned. Let's buy them some artillery. Just because I can. 155s and trucks. Because I got lots of money. That way when they get attacked, the artillery gets the first shot on attacking units. That'll be cool. Ilsenborn Ridge. Yeah, let's buy some more stuff there. I don't want to... I'm going to lose Saint-Vite. You're kind of supposed to lose Saint-Vite eventually, historically, but I don't want to lose Ilsenborn Ridge. In trucks... 30th U.S. Infantry Division was one of the first divisions donated out of 9th Army. That's Simpson's 9th Army, way up there to the north. 30th U.S. Infantry sent some units down here, specifically the 120th Regiment. These were the guys that fought very well at Mortain in the previous August 7th. It's a very famous battle. And originally raised from National Guard regiments out of Tennessee, hence the division's name Old Hickory, named after Andrew Jackson. Alright, so what do we got here? I can show these Panthers. Did nothing. My infantry is not going to attack those Panthers. I'll attack these infantry here. Fighting withdrawal. Fall back on Saint-Vite. They are literally fighting their way backwards. These guys have all moved. These guys haven't moved yet, but I'm going to leave them alone for now. Everything here is moved. I'm going to upgrade these guys. At least give them trucks, man. I'll give them half-tracks. Unfortunately, that was their turn. Why can't I upgrade this unit? Oh, I think I have to be in a city to upgrade. That's Ligier. Ligier is far to the north. Why is it over here to the west? This whole map is kind of at an angle. These guys I should be able to upgrade. Upgrade, give them Amtracs. What town is this? Namur. Yeah, that's the other end of the battlefield. Okay, I'll check out Mr. Chat. Hey, Shakos and Spruce is here. Evening, just popping by to say hi. Been loving all the Bulge content. Be finishing this on catch-up. Shakos and Spruce, thanks very much. That's James Cuts, by the way, for those in the community. Super appreciate you coming by. Yeah, thanks very much. I understand that, you know, it's Sunday evening over there where you guys are. So if you can't, you know, hang out too long, we may not even finish this game because it's 32 turns. I mean, God bless, we probably won't even finish it. But, cool. Speaking of finishing up the turn, let me, I'm like desperate to buy things. More armored infantry. More armored infantry. I must have all the armored infantry. Money. Money, 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 money. Let's see, this would be the 707th Tank Battalion. These would be the guys that were attached to 20th Infantry. So here is Dasburg Bridge, right? Yeah, Dasburg. They're about to bum rush over my poor stewards who unwisely reconned that bridge. And then pushing back that road, Jen, there's Clairvaux, right where the little sword is. So that's the road from Dasburg to Clairvaux. And of course, again, the map is a little cockeyed. It leads back to Bastogne. In real life, Bastogne is here, Clairvaux is like here, and Dasburg is here. This whole map is at a slight angle. It's slightly cockeyed to the left a little bit. Like this line here, from Bastogne to Clairvaux to Dasburg, you see where it kind of leads northeast? It's supposed to be straight east. It's supposed to northeast. But that's okay. I just hope the weather improves so that my... let's call this guy Artillery of the 99th. I just hope that the weather clears so my air power can come into play. Sound familiar? And what are they? 105s? How about we upgrade that? I can't upgrade it because they're not in the city. Alright, I will move them here. And next turn I can upgrade them. I'll make them a bigger gun caliber. Let's get some of 9th U.S. Armored in here. More of 9th U.S. Armored. That was south by Saint-Vite. They were trying to hold the southern end of Saint-Vite against the 26th Volksgrenadier. So that's Troy, and we'll put it here. That way we can get it. Oh, wait, what's this? What time is that? Malmedy? Close enough. So that'll be CCB 7th, and then that'll be CC, I think also B of 9th, when I get to rename all these guys next turn. Alright, let's just end the turn and see what the Germans do to us. Yeah, some units have not yet moved yet. End turn? No. Okay, what units of mine haven't moved yet? Give them trucks. Well, I got all kinds of units back here. Oh my god. How come none of these units have trucks? The American Army, that was one of our big advantages. Everything had a friggin' truck. Hey, the British! The British are here. Way in the backfield. Let's get them activated and into the battle. What towns are these? Brussels! Oh my god, Brussels is... this whole map is... The map is kind of on its side a little bit. So it fits in the aspect ratio. That's fine. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, now it snowed. Hey, Tough Ears has joined us. Just in time for the British to show up and to watch me get the crap kicked out of me on turn 2. Tigers. Panthers. Mark IVs. I am getting friggin' slaughtered. Rugged defense. I'm getting killed. Mommy, make it stop. And the weather is still snowing. My air power is still paralyzed. Yay. It is snowing. How can fix? You cannot fix. You have to deal with it. Let me triple check and make sure that's accurate. I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down so I don't miss anything. That artillery did nothing. Oh my god, he's got more artillery back there. Ugh. I'm almost positive I can't do anything. Yeah. It's snowing, I still can't attack from the air. Be gone, devil. Here comes some more units from 2nd U.S. Infantry. Finish them off. Nice. Alright, now this guy we wanted to rename here. We are here trying to save Saint-Vith, which is now fallen. So we're going to call this guy CCB, actually 7th U.S. Armored. CCB. That's Combat Command B. Oh, I want to retake. I want to help save Saint-Vith if I can. But I can't really get to him. Alright, now here's CCB of the 7th Armored. He's going to hook south and try to get back towards Saint-Vith. Meanwhile, here comes the 82nd. So, let's rename these guys. Nope. Nope. Let's see, cheat code. Yes, we're going to be XP 400, not 4,000. Making these guys badass because they're the 82nd, man. STR 14. Here's another piece of the 82nd. So let's rename it. Airborne. We'll call that like Task Force 2. And make this. Oh wait. Make this one not quite as big. Oh no, they're getting. Let's move forward with them. I don't want to spread them out too much, but I've got to save this little element of the 106th. that is about to get overrun here. And now you fall back. There we go. When you're playing operational Bulge games, a big part of it is knowing how to retreat, knowing when to retreat. If you try and stand and hold the line in those first couple turns, dude, you're gonna get it ain't gonna go well for you. I might actually lose Elsenborn Ridge. That's crazy ahistorical. But that's okay. That's why they call it a war game. These little guys are just like skirmish line advancing through the woods here. I'm gonna buy another unit. Let's make it reconnaissance. M24s, huh? Yeah, let's buy some chaffies just for fun. Put them down here. I'll use them to sort of screen my extreme right wing down here. Make sure the Germans don't push anything creepy around my flank here. Yes, Tuffy Ears is painting her bolt action Marines. Outstanding. That's gonna be awesome. I'm working on my Jeep and my half-track now. The Prime went down okay. The first base coat did not. I'm going to repair that after the stream. Yeah, Tuffy Ears, you name it. You said it for sure. Panthers and Tigers and Mark IVs. King Tigers. They've got Yog Tigers in here somewhere, although, of course, there were no Yog Tigers in the Battle of the Bulge, no matter what you hear otherwise. They haven't appeared yet, but trust me, they're in here. Oh, John Pierman says, gotta run. Thanks for your efforts. Thanks very much, John. Thanks for coming out. Definitely do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. While I get the crap kicked out of me here at the Battle of the Bulge. Alright, this guy's not in contact. I'm going to spend elite replacements on him. Why can't I give him elite replacements? Oh, I can. There we go. Luxembourg City. Yeah, Luxembourg's pretty quiet right now. Outside of Dassburg, pushing across. Oh, here's Dassburg. Outside of Dassburg, pushing across to these guys. Oh, man. Alright, 22nd Infantry. You are in. This is the Battle of Clairvaux. Where that 10 is, Jen, that's where we were staying. They're now having that battle. This is the high ground around the city. You remember how that town was kind of sitting in a bowl of ridges? That's the battle I'm fighting right now. Aye. Okay, that sucked. King Tigers right there. King Tigers, Mark IVs. I hate to do it, but dude, fall back. We're gonna lose Clairvaux. Which, again, is historical. I'm gonna put something here in Wiltz. Wiltz had some elements of, I think it was 112th Regiment, 20th Infantry were in Wiltz. So we'll buy some basic American infantry, put them in trucks. Put them in Wiltz. We already have the 707th, right? I forgot the name of them, but that's okay. You guys don't want to watch me like endlessly name units. Unless one of you guys wants a unit to command, or even a group of units, I'll name 3 or 4 units after you, and that will be your little battle group. If you want. No, pressure at all. We have nearly limitless money. So I'm just going to buy more of... What town is this? Vielson. That was going to be 9th and 7th U.S. Armored. Just more units of 9th and 7th. And, dude, I gotta buy some stuff up here. The north is in bad shape. Historically, the Germans did hit the north very, very hard. In fact, that was the hardest part they did hit. The problem is the Germans completely crumbled and did not do well up here, like, at all. This time, however, they're doing much better. They've already got San Vite on the second day. Historically, I think it took 6 days. They took it on turn 2. And they're about to not only take Elsenborn Ridge right here, but outflank it by the north. So that's why I'm building these extra tanks up here. And I'm really hoping the weather gets better. There's a cheat code to turn off the weather, but I'm not going to do that. For Elsenborn Ridge, the key American weapon was heavy artillery. I'm going to buy a crap ton of 155mm howitzers. Because I can. What town is that? That's Malmedy. Just north of Malmedy. 155s, baby. Long toms. Long toms. All the long toms. I hope that doesn't sound too gross. Alright. Oof. Jeez, we spent a lot of money. We may have to borrow some more from future generations in a moment. But for now, let's go ahead and end the turn. After one last look here. My south is quiet and steady. I'm doing okay here. The center, things are getting hairy, but I've bought some new units. The north is looking shaky, but I bought some more units. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Go away, snow! Gotta have battle group Tuffy. Alright, Tuffy ears, we will do that. We'll bring... that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to bring forward my British. Big time tank battles, which I am losing. Units surrendered. Panthers in the south. Oh my god, Tigers in the center. More Panthers. I just lost that unit. Okay, my southern guys finally up. Oh, Germans are behind us. They're okay. It's still snowing. Fuck. Oh boy. That's no good. I mean, I would keep these guys for Tuffy ears because they're British, but they're so far back. I'll build some more British units and I'll have them come forward because I'm gonna need big time help here. All right, let's start off with our artillery. We need like all the artillery. We're gonna go ahead and call this 5th Corps Artillery. Artillery 1. Alright, 5th Corps Artillery 1 is going to bombard enemy artillery. These guys are going to get elite replacements. Rebuild them. There we go. That's how you do it. Nice. Okay, we're starting to redress the balance a little bit. At least here at Elsenborn Ridge. Alright, here we go. Name these guys. It's gonna be him. 5th Corps Artillery. We'll call it number 2. Move them actually into Malmedy. Alright, here comes 99th U.S. Infantry Tank Battalion. Which I should know off the top of my head, but unfortunately I don't. I'm not gonna juice them up with cheat codes. That was not the premier tank unit. Okay, 2nd U.S. Infantry, tear up some German pioneers, some German engineers. Get them. Get them. Ooh, that was bloody. That was nasty. These guys, elite replacements. Gotta hold it together. Gotta hold it together. 13. Oh, here is part of 82nd Airborne. Nice. 82nd Airborne fighting back towards Saint-Vite. 82nd Airborne, their first job in the Battle of the Bulge was to hold open the route of retreat for 7th Armored out of Saint-Vite. Here, they're sort of beginning the fight back toward Saint-Vite. Especially when they do well on the battle like that. That was pretty cool. Alright, this is going to be... oh, that's right, I was going to rename these guys. This is going to be part of CCB 9th US Armored CCB. You gotta fight tigers. Ay, 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 that's not good. You gotta fight panthers, but the panthers are damaged. The panthers are down to 40%. Oof. See, that's really annoying when they get away with 1 point like that. I can't attack with this unit they've already attacked, because that means that the computer's going to be able to rebuild that Panther Brigade. Vanilla Shermans against Tigers. That's going to be ugly. Alright, I'm going to use them to finish off these Panthers. Troy's Pawn. I am going, or Troy Pawn, however you say that. I'm going to, and if you know, you know, buy some engineers. Engineers. If I can find them. Here we go. U.S. Engineers 43. Put on Amtrak's. Those engineers. Those damned engineers. Put these planes all next to the airfield so at least they won't run out of fuel. Alright, let's build battle group tough ears. No! That's not what I meant. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and buy some units. Switch to British. British tanks. What's the best British tanks they give us? Why can't I buy... Oh, I'm out of money. Oh, I'll have to borrow from future generations here. Hold on, let's go ahead and... deficit spending here. I'm in America, this is what we do best. Kaboom. Okay, now we can buy some British. We borrowed some money to pay for more foreign aid to our NATO allies. Alright, here we go with purchase units. Okay, back to the British. Tanks. How about some Fireflies? Always good to have. Oh, I have to start from a British-held city? Oh my god. I'm sorry, they gotta start way back here. Alright, well, let me get them moving. Tough ears, your choice is you can play, you can have American units, or if you have British units, it's gonna take you a while to get into combat. Because British units can only be purchased at British supply points. So these cities back here are part of 21st Army Group. That's going to be Montgomery sector. And I'll push them forward as fast as I can. Cool, let's see what else I got going on here. These guys have not attacked yet. Damaged Panthers, do it. Nice. Damaged Mark IVs, do it. Shit, he's going to get away, isn't he? Damaged Wehrmacht infantry, do it. Alright, we're back on the outskirts of Saint-Vite. We're not quite there, but we're... Oof. I gotta watch out for these tigers. They're about to outflank me. I'll put these guys here. If I put them there, they're in the open. It's this tiger unit right here that bothers me. He'll probably just attack straight north. Here, now I'll give him something else to think about. Elite replacements. Why can't I give them elite replacements? Oh, I can. I keep looking at the wrong button. These guys, elite replacements. Okay, here's my Bastogne garrison. 10th Armored, 9th Armored, and 101st. Back here is Vilts. Ooh, these guys need help. Elite replacements. You see where this town fell to the Germans? Something came down this way. I was moving forward here in this general area, and of course I already know about these Germans here, I'm in contact, but in this gap right here at Edelbrook, something was coming down. So my Chaffies are prowling around in here, my M24 Chaffee light tanks, see if I can identify what Germans are snooping around in this little corridor here. They may already be behind me. Oh, I already moved them. Okay. Rather than push forward and try and grab some of these objectives, I'm going to take care of my flank and rear security, which apparently right now is wanting. Alright, so now this German town, whoever's in there, is more or less surrounded. I wonder if he's making a... You know what? Let me buy a unit. Just some basic infantry. I'll happily take a Yank group. Cool. You know what? I'll give you the best American stuff. That way you get into combat with some good equipment. Again, this game lasts 32 turns. We're now on turn 3. I don't think we're going to play the whole game. At least not live on stream. I'm just trying to take care of this little security issue here. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and build some forces. I'll have to name them next turn, but I can definitely build them now. We'll start you off in... actually, like down here around... I'll tell you what, tough ears, you want to be up here in the north, around Saint-Vite, or down here by Bastogne. Bastogne's probably going to need more help. We'll put them around Bastogne. Or along the approaches toward Bastogne. You know what, I'll just rename the pre-existing ones here. Put you in charge of 10th Armored. Task Force Toughy Ears 1. And we will crank that up. EXP 13, no, 300. And SDR 13. Boom, so there's your first tank unit. Here's another one. That's going to be, years number 2. Cool. So, looks like the guys around Wiltz are in trouble. We're going to send Task Force Toughy Ears to take on some German half-tracks and some more German half-tracks. So, we'll do a general pincer, and you'll be assisting this guy here that's trying to hold Wiltz. So, if this is the guy that's trying to hold Wiltz, that's going to be specifically 28th U.S. Infantry, 112th Regiment, historically. So they're actually in Wiltz. We saw their Sherman from the 707th attached to the Tank Battalion, and their memorial. So they're currently holding in Wiltz. We're going to send Toughy Ears in here to give them some support, because they're getting stacked up by some pretty good Panzer Grenadiers. So here comes the Light Shermans. Outstanding! 0 casualties, you knocked them down to 20%. Now these are the heavier Sherman variants. They're going to try and retake this airfield from these Germans in the light half-tracks. Do it! There we go. And now what's going to happen is this guy is going to go ahead and finish off that unit. Although it was costly. Alright, cool. Task Force Tough Years has redressed the German threat gathering around the Luxembourg city of Wiltz. So the border between Wiltz and the border between Luxembourg and Belgium, pretty much part of it runs right through here. Wiltz is, I believe, also Wiltz is further to the south. Wiltz is actually down here somewhere. But anyway, that's going to be, I believe, in Luxembourg, and this is obviously Bastogne is in Belgium. Leaving the 101st in Belgium. Yeah, Bastogne is, got a little bit more aggressive than they did historically. We're taking the battle around Wiltz. So the Germans don't ever get to Bastogne, let alone surround it. Did I already move all these guys? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm going to slow down on the spending because I don't want to get completely out of whack with the cheat codes. Oh my god, this one American unit here. Oh, we're like totally surrounded almost. Jeez. King Tigers, Mark IVs, 10.5 centimeter howitzers, more infantry. Actually, that's more artillery. They're just haven't unloaded yet. More half-tracks. What town is this? They're going... Clairvaux. Clairvaux is turning into a mess. Beautiful city. Or town. It's not really a city. Absolutely gorgeous little town. And historically, it did fall. On, like, the third day. Alright, let's just end the turn. Okay, the weather has lifted because German air power just hit us. Clairvaux is just fallen. King Tiger's in Clairvaux. There goes the 106th Division. Golden Lions. Rugged defense from the Americans, that's good to see. Luxembourg Ridge is in big trouble. Holy shit. Tactical Combat Wargame says, when the green area lights up, does that represent where the unit can move to or fire? It's where it can move to. With units that are in vehicles, hey, overcast. The skies are clear, sort of. They can at least fly. I can use aircraft, it's at a negative, but I can at least use some aircraft. Anyway, back to Tactical Combat Wargames question. Yeah, so when I select a given unit, that shows where I can move to. Red is where I can attack. And when I use a unit that has transport... Nope, that's not right. Well, that's a German unit. I can't move that one. Hello. Let me find one that has transportation. Okay, there we go. So I select on this unit here. Green is where I can move. Red is where I can attack. It'll also give me a little targeting icon. And then yellow is where I can move if I mount up in my trucks. So green is your normal movement. That's if you're a vehicle unit or if you're an infantry unit on foot. And then if you're an infantry or artillery unit that has vehicles, it will get the yellow. That's its mounted movement. Alright, so we have air power. And apparently my air power is... Oh, because the Germans have attacked us with aircraft. That's nice. Alright, apparently the Germans have planes. I'm not sure when that started. Focke-Wulf 190 with 2 stars of experience. I have 13, I have 3 stars. I should win this battle. Yes! Wipe them out with one go. Oh, I'm sorry, Luftwaffe. Did you want to join the battle? I apologize. More P-47s. They're going to attack these Stukas. What the hell? These are A-26 invaders. Nice. Let's put them against some Tigers. I already used them. These are more A-26 invaders, although they've been heavily damaged. I will get them to the airfield for elite replacements next turn. I don't want to lose an air unit. They're very expensive to replace. Holy crap, man. Retreat! Destroyed them. I don't know if that city is really open, so I'm not going to go for it. Also, that's Elsenborn Ridge. I'm holding Elsenborn Ridge. The Germans tried very hard to outflank it by the north, which they did not do historically. But here in the game, they're really pushing hard, and they're really threatening Elsenborn Ridge. Which anyone who knows Battle of the Bulge knows that was an absolute key position. We've already air attacked those Tigers. Now we're going to shell them with 155mm guns from 5th Corps Corps artillery batteries. Alright, didn't really have any effect. Alright, never mind. I'm now going to send in some of my upgraded Shermans. Where am I around St. Vite? North side of St. Vite. Okay, I'm going to call this unit 7th U.S. Armored CCB. These are the guys that famously really held St. Vite as long as they could. Then they held the escape path open to St. Vite, and then finally they had to sort of cover the retreat out of St. Vite. And mostly to the north of St. Vite, which is exactly where they are. So these Panthers, we're going to pretend this is Führer Begleit Brigade, which was the historical unit in question. North of St. Vite. Do it. Ooh, that's a tank battle. Panzer Generals. We are slowly pushing back towards St. Vite. We may actually retake that town. Alright, this is Combat Command B of 9th U.S. Armored, fighting to the south of St. Vite, which is kind of where they were. Fighting some... Oh, no! Can I take that back? That was the wrong unit. I gotta fight Tigers, though. Tigers with 2 stars, I have 3 stars of experience. I might do okay here. The Tigers surrendered! I did not expect that. That was a lucky break. Go 9th Armored. Here's some more of the 9th Armored. Actually, let me go ahead and rename them. 9th Armored is scattered all over the place. Famously, part of 9th Armored is also in Bastogne. They have now been converted to Task Force Tuffy Ears. Let's threaten St. Vite from the south. Okay, we're turning this slowly back to history here. Slowly but surely. The engineers are still in Troy Pond, because that's where Kampfgruppe Piper ran across. It was one of many places he ran across his engineers. Alright, did I finally identify this little German invasion force here on my south wing? Looks like I did. I'm not going to fight Chafees against Panthers, but I just want to take this town. Alright, cool. Now he has to come in there. I'm not going to attack. I'm not going to send Chafees against Panthers, because, Yeah, see, these guys are in trucks, so I'm going to go ahead and mount them up. They're half tracks, I should say. Ooh, the 101st Airborne is in action. 101st, fight these guys. Now, historically, this would have been Panzer Lehr. Panzer Lehr were the ones who outflanked Bastogne to the south. So, here comes 101st. Now, in the south, obviously 506, the famous part that's all been in the movie, that's going to be in these two hexes up here. Here's Foy, here's Neuville. To the south, this is going to be Assenois, and this is going to be where like 327th Glider Assault Infantry Regiment were. So we're going to go ahead and imagine like the 327th Glider Assault Regiment, 101st Airborne Division fighting lead elements, Panzer Grenadier and Panzer Reconnaissance elements of Panzer Lehr Division to the south of Bastogne. Do it! Smoked him. What is this? More U.S. infantry coming in to reinforce. I can't attack them off my trucks. I have to secure my flank down here. The Germans have found a few gaps in my flank, and now I'm in. My flank security in the south is not best. It's not the best. Okay, Mr. Piotr is oh, tactical combat war. I get it now. I get it. Tactical combat war. I get it now. Your 15mm system. Hello, Mark Ritchie. Sorry, I didn't make that connection at first. Tactical combat, as in the great tactical combat war game that we play at Das Creek House Club, home of the South Florida Miniatures group. You guys have seen plenty of videos where we play Mark Ritchie's 15mm tactical combat war game system. That's the name there. I get you. Cool. Thanks very much, Mark, for coming by. Piotr's got to bounce. Absolutely, dude. It's got to be like 7 p.m. Yeah, I could probably have a dinner over there. So thanks very much for coming out. And Ben has joined us. Hello. Panzer General. You know it, dude. Panzer General is kind of our channel spackle, if that makes sense. Whenever we have a gap in the schedule and nobody has anything prepared because of holidays, emergency surgeries, overseas vacations, pressures at work, God knows what else is going on, we say, well, we can always run some Panzer General on live stream. And that helps us keep our schedule intact. Okay, so real quick, I will just buy a couple cheap U.S. infantry divisions. Or not divisions, like regiments. Put them in basic trucks. To sort of fill in some of my gaps down here. Before I lose complete control over my south wing. Because I don't know if he's alone. He might have some buddies with him that I don't see yet. You can see here this ragged German column that I've kind of chopped up into fish bait, but there's still a lot out here. I gotta be careful. Okay, so I've done my north, I've done my south, time to do my center. Tuffy Ears, that's you. Task Force, Tuffy Ears, formerly CCB of 10th Armor. What's the biggest? Oh, you ready to fight some King Tigers? How about that? If I can reach them, I'm gonna have to turn the crap out of some flanks here. Oh crap! There's like a huge German army. Alright, I'm taking this German airfield. Here's the big threat zone here, actually north of Bastogne. That's Wiltz, that's Bastogne. You guys can see where my little sword is. The big German push, that's gonna be like the spearhead of 5th Panzer Army. Now, again, it's just a game, so the historical accuracy is not really a big thing. But that's gonna be 2nd Panzer Division, 15th Panzer Grenadier Division, 116th. Alright, I gotta figure out what's going on here. falling back and extending my flanks to sort of close this gap. Toughy ears, your big tank force. I don't want to waste you on those stupid half tracks, but that's all you can reach right now. Alright, go for it. Alright, you're now in base-to-base contact with a understrength force of King Tigers with no experience. So hopefully he'll attack you in those woods next turn, and you will give him the business. We will see what happens next turn. How much money do I have left? I want some more air power. Because apparently the Germans think they can bring fighters into my game. I don't know when the hell that happened. But yeah, the Germans did have some air power in the Battle of the Bulge, but not nearly enough. Let's get some fighters. This is going to be expensive. Mustangs. 456 points. Good grief. There they are. Clean up some of these German light bombers they were harassing me with. Let's end the turn and see what the Germans have in store for us. End the turn. Nice, attack broken up. I like to see that. Not doing well in the south. Toughy ears, here you go. Oh, they shifted back to the north. Battles around St. Vite. They're bombarding your supporting infantry of Toughy ears. You lost your infantry support. They reinforced those King Tigers. Bastogne is now being flanked by the north. That's going to be 2nd Panzer. Toughy ears is almost completely cut off and encircled near Wiltz, north of Wiltz. Oh my god. Alright, you're now engaged with... Okay. And it's snowing. There goes our air power again. Okay, so they bypassed... They knocked off the wings of Toughy ears' force. They knocked off all her supporting infantry and artillery. Her tanks are okay. That's them right there. But then they sort of bypassed her, and now they're investing. Bastogne is now encircled. The 101st is alone in Bastogne. And that almost rhymed. Get out of the trucks. And wipe out the rest of this unit, please. That's going to be a big bite out of Panzer Lair. This is going to be forward elements of 2nd Panzer. Destroy them, please. Didn't quite destroy them, but definitely screwed them up. Panthers. Not cool, man. Elite. Oh, I can't give them elite replacements. Well, I can. They're just not going to do very well. All right. Toughy ears. 13. Your best tanks. 13 strength versus 6 strength. King Tigers. You're in upgraded Shermans, and he has almost 0 experience. You have 3 full stars. I cannot give you air support because the weather has closed in. It's up to you. You're versus King Tigers. You do have him outnumbered more than 2 to 1. That's good. Let's see what happens. Do it! Alright, you killed half of them. Damn it. Jagdpanzers, artillery in trucks. That's a juicy target. Actually, part of me wants to pull you back and get back to Bastogne where you kind of belong, historically. All right, let's knock out this. Let's get the easy kill. Let's finish off these grenadiers. Put that cat down. You got him down to half. He was at 5. He spent money to reinforce. He went up to 6, and then you knocked him back down to 3. And now we're going to start falling back a little bit. Oh, we ran into German paratroopers. Never mind. You're kind of cut off. I will send you reinforcements. Because these are your 2 brigades right here. And yeah, you've got a lot of armor to the north of you. And I tried to pull you out and you ran into some paratroopers that were behind you. Let me go ahead and sort out some reinforcements. There you go, I added a 3rd brigade to your force. So that'll be nice. Elite replacements. That cost me a lot of money. Yikes. Alright, let's see if I can get my north sorted out. Bombard. Damn you. Alright, destroyed some units. Now this guy has no German units adjacent. I can give him elite replacements. Elite replacements. Unfortunately, that's that unit's turn, but I've got to hold it together here. Here are some tigers that are. I'm gonna bombard them with our artillery. Didn't do any damage, but reduced their entrenchment level. Fall back with the artillery. Oh, they're in a town. They're in Malmedy. Fall back a little bit. Move forward with 7th U.S. Armored CCB. And I'm going to engage those Tigers with my Sherman upgrades. Do it. Do it again. Jeez, he's going to repair that thing, isn't he? Oh, rugged defense in St. Vite. The Germans mean to hold that town. Alright, that kind of sucked. Let's fall him back into some rough ground in case he gets hit by those Panthers. Well, those Panthers, they're only 3. They ain't doing shit. His most likely move next turn is to rebuild. What town is this? Woefully is under threat. Not anymore. Rebuild him. Rebuild. That guy scares me. La Roche. The road to La Roche is now open. I gotta build some stuff. Just for fun, let's make it something besides. Where was La Roche? Okay, hold on. Here's Bastogne. La Roche is back here. And German half-tracks are already on that road. Hey, I know what we can do. Let's pretend, not pretend, but let's recreate 4th U.S. Armored. Oh, I'm out of money again. All right, I'm gonna cool it with the cheat codes. Although I'm hurting for certain here, man. We have to borrow some more from future generations. Okay. Alright, so from this town here, we're going to move forward with some armor. We're going to go ahead and recreate the spearhead of Patton's big counterattack, i.e. 4th Armored Division. Coming up from the south toward Bastogne. That's going to be through Assenois corridor, right through these hexes here. So let me go ahead and get started with that. That was 4th Armored and also 6th Armored. People often forget that 6th Armored was also involved there. Some regular Shermans. So here comes Patton's counterattack from the north out of Luxembourg. Or, I'm sorry, out of the south from Luxembourg. Have I attacked with everything? I still have to bring forward my British stuff. Come on, Brits, get up here. I think I forgot to move them one turn. Those are the engineers out of Troy Pond. Okay. Cool. These guys are fully fueled. They can't attack shit because of the bad weather. But at least I get them in position. Maybe the weather will clear. Oh no! Panthers against my Chappies. My Chappies are about to get wrecked. Alright, let's see what happens. Jennifer Lemon, better not have anything too large on that road to the show. It will not fit. Yeah, Jen's driven these roads. Lost tank units to the north of Elsenborn Ridge. No! I'm being outflanked. Oh my god. And this is me using the crap out of the cheat codes. Oh, I think Tough Ears just lost one of her units. I think. Okay, at least the air powers. Yog Tigers! Oh my god. Yeah, Tough Ears lost one of their units. Actually lost both of the units. But I bought her a new one, so her new one is still there. Alright. And I'm using the crap out of the cheese codes, and I'm still getting the crap kicked out of me. Task Force Tough Ears. And then we're also going to be... Okay, first of all, 101st versus 26th Volksgrenadier Division. This is literally northeast of Bastogne. This is literally the 506th attacking Foy right here. Except I don't really have any artillery support. I can bring them some air support maybe, but no artillery. Alright, I don't think the air support will reach them. Yeah, they bulked up those King Tigers to 9 and 10. This is a dangerous little battle group now. They're not playing around here, north of Bastogne. You gotta clear out these German fighters. Done. What other German fighters are messing around with me? Where are they? Ooh, watch out for the verbal wind. There you go, Ben, your favorite unit. Alright, I'm gonna try and take out this German artillery while it's still limbered with a strafing attack. Destroy them outright. Okay, cool. Now, 506th will attack toward Foy, with the Germans no longer having artillery support. Eliminated them in one go. Very good. These Americans will get elite replacements. These Americans will drive forward. These Americans will unlimber and shut down this little German battle group trying to outflank me by the south. Good night, sweet prince. Here comes Patton's 4th Armored to help out Tough Ears, who is standing tall against 2 two regiments of, or two battalions of King Tigers, Mark IVs, Jagdpanzer IVs. This is a nasty little battle group here, and Panthers in the way. So help is on the way, Tuffy, I promise. Those Panthers took a whooping. Alright, first, you know what? Let's go. You want to go after some King Tigers, tough ears? Here we go. Didn't Penn win the whole war by himself single-handedly? Yeah, something like that. That's what I heard. Alright, just for fun, we're going to put Toughy Ears, now that she's been reinforced, hurl her against these King Tigers. Because they're in the open on that runway, and they're slightly reduced. Although they are also, they do also have... Where do they get all that experience from? Alright, well, if they're going to get magic experience from nowhere, so am I. Okay, so now when I... No, you friggin... Alright, something's up here. What happened here? No. I already did this. I bet I didn't save it. What's up here? Okay, yep. 0. Oh, no experience. Okay, I screwed that up. There we go. Alright, this is a pretty decent King Tiger force. 2.25 stars of experience versus Toughy Ears 5 stars of experience. Neither of them have any entrenchment, no artillery support. Do it. King Tigers! You won that battle, but damn, it cost you. Alright, I gotta bulk up her task force. Alright, there we go. These two new units are going to be added to your task force. There's the first one. Here's the second one. So I'll bulk up their experience and I'll give them their names next turn. But your guy just knocked that King Tiger force from 9 down to 3, but you went from 14 to 7 because King Tigers. And these King Tigers are at full strength up north. You might get attacked by 2 King Tiger units plus Jagd Tigers. Not Jagd Tigers, sorry. Jagd Panzers and Mark IVs. It's gonna be a rough turn next turn. Help is coming from 2 directions. Here comes some British. What's going on here to the north? Hey Tigers, you're out of here. Seriously, piss off. Oh, thank God. Here comes, 7th Armored, CCB, approaching Saint-Vite from the north. I'm sure Saint-Vite isn't really open. I'm not gonna fall for it. It was really open. Damn it to hell. That whole series of attacks was very bad. Did absolutely nothing. humans who can play with reconnaissance vehicles in the enemy backfield. How you like me now? When in doubt, elite replacements. What other air power do I still have? What was that, invaders? A-26 invaders. Please knock out the rest of these stupid little Panthers here. Nice, that's exactly what I asked for. Very much appreciated. P-47s. There's a lot of German air defense down there. Air defense unit number 1, air defense unit number 2. Still, Toughy Ears needs some air support. She's got some, but I want to send her some more. Here come A-26 invaders versus that cherry, but brand new, unit of King Tigers. Did no effect. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn. Hey, KRL43 has joined us. Haven't played this in a decade. Fun stream. Thanks very much. Actually, no. What hasn't moved? I moved all these guys. Oh, I got guys way in the back. Okay, the weather is overcast again. We still have air power. I've lost all my chaffies in the south. Toughy Ears is fighting King Tigers and winning. Bastogne is in trouble. It is again getting encircled. Toughy Ears got hit again. She's down to 40%. She is almost completely bypassed and encircled. She got pushed back again. She's down to 10%. Okay, her initial unit was wiped out, but again, I already bought her 2 new ones. But she fought King Tigers again, Panzer 4s, and Mark 4s. But again, these 2 guys I bought for you last turn, so we're going to go ahead and re-feed them into your order of battle. Alt. Here we go. That is going to be... Okay, then we're going to go to... No. Select the unit, please. There we go. Alright, time for some serious payback. So these 2 tanks are now Toughy Ears Task Force. Those King Tigers, yeah, time for them to embrace the dark. Oh, come on! They ran into German paratroopers. They got pushed out of there. Her other brigade is now going to try and re-engage those King Tigers. This time they got there. Engage. They ran away! They saw you coming, Toughy Ears, and they ran. You didn't get to engage. You got gypped on that one. That's okay. You chased them under those A-26 invaders. Those A-26 invaders will hopefully kill them. They're destroyed. Put them over that German airfield. Kill these stupid Panthers, please. Cool. Here comes, oh my god, those 3 brand new units for 4th US Armor, they're already down to 6, 9, and 5. From 3 10s. They're down to a little over 50% overall. Bastogne, man. I mean, Jesus. It's living up to the history. Reinforcement columns have reached Bastogne from the south. Very nice, very nice. Dismount from your trucks, please. That was expensive. That was much better. I got plenty of fuel. Why am I so slow? Let's take that airfield. Yay! We've retaken Wiltz and the airfield immediately to the north. Oh, it's because there's still German units here. That's not what I meant. Get back, get back. Okay, the situation to the south is starting to get a little better. This guy's hardcore. What the hell are you doing in there? Entrenchment level 0. What the hell? Oh, he's got 3 stars of experience. It's a pretty solid German unit right there. Ugh. Chaffies. How about we knock out some of that German air defense? Or we kill off this German unit here. In Panzer General, it's always good to kill an enemy unit when you get a chance. It's not just bloodthirstiness. The computer will always try to rebuild existing units even if they're down to just 10%. But if you kill the unit outright, now they have to rebuild it from scratch, and they often won't do that. Or it's like prohibitively expensive for them to do that. Alright, situation in the south ain't great, but it's getting better. Those both King Tiger battalions are now knocked out. Thank you very much, Task Force Toughy Years. God knows you paid for it. Your 2 brigades were destroyed like 3 times over, so you've suffered 300% casualties, but you got the job done. Almost single-handedly saved the whole south wing now. Oh, this 15 unit, that's the 101st. They kill anybody who gets close enough to them. But so far I haven't moved them. Which is probably why their entrenchment, their entrenchment level is 7. Because I haven't moved them. A unit will always automatically increase its entrenchment level once per turn if you don't move them. And different types of terrain have a maximum entrenchment level. Cities, I think, have the highest. Cities, mountains, stuff like that. So they're in a city, and they haven't budged since the beginning of the game. We're now on turn 7. They're, like, dug in like Alabama ticks in there. So any German that comes near Bastogne, and he's required to, because as you can see, it's outlined in yellow, that makes it an objective hex. Alright, what's going on up here? Ugh, are things getting a little better up here? Elsenborn Ridge is still holding on. Bombard those Panthers. Actually, what caliber are those guns? Vespas, they're 105s. I'm not worried about them. Bombard the Panthers. Okay, here comes some new tanks. They're destroyed. That means this guy can now take elite replacements. This guy can now take elite replacements. Bring out reinforcements. Any German aircraft left? I don't think so. I think I own the skies again. So I'm going to send most of my air power to the north because the Germans have no air defense in the north. I'm going to shut down this artillery because whenever you attack and enemy artillery is in range of the unit you're attacking, they get automatic artillery support. So I'm hoping to kind of retake the offensive here in the north a little bit. Let's go ahead and elite replacements those guys. A-26 Invader. Who can I bomb? Who can I bomb? 7th Armored is going to retake Sanvit, all 20% of them. Yay! Oh, more King Tigers. Oh my god. We're not out of the woods yet. I need more infantry in my center. But I'm starting to run out of money. Infantry. That's in Vielsalm. Where are my 82nd? Did I lose them? This game is chewing up my units. Alright, I'll buy more paratroopers, put them in trucks for the tailgate jump, and I will reconstitute. Where's Vielsalm? That's Vielsalm. That's where the 82nd was mostly at the beginning of the battle. Let's not forget to bring up our British column. I think I've mostly stopped them. In the north, I'm okay. In the south, I'm okay. In the center, I'm a little soggy. German paratroopers are everywhere. Yeah, which they absolutely weren't in real life. Oh my god. They're gonna retake Sanvit again. Stuka's just arrived out of nowhere. How the hell have Yog Tigers pushed all the way to Vielsalm? Holy crap. Overcast, I still have air power. Okay, good. Hey, Stukas. We're about to have a conversation you won't like. With my... Where are my... Bitch, I know I have them. Oh, here they are, my Mustangs. Oh, poor Mr. Stuka. What happened? You got smoked. Okay. Starting off in the north, so I stay organized. 5th Corps Artillery is going to bombard these German Vespas. Hopefully just reduce their entrenchment level a little bit. Dismount these guys for an infantry attack with fresh troops. Hit them again. They're out of there. Whoa. Too late. I already clicked the button. Shit. That's okay. This is the tank battalion attached to 99th US Infantry. We've just retaken Monschau, north of Elsenborn Ridge. So Elsenborn Ridge has now held. We have now taken Leschelm, so we're now advancing into previously German-controlled territory. Elite replacements. Elite replacements. It's not the most exciting turn, but you gotta hold your force together. Okay, we have now retaken Sanvit. Elite replacements. Oh my god. Yog Tigers at strength of 11 with 2 stars of experience. That... I don't like that. We're gonna hit him with some A-26 invaders. More King Tigers down here. God bless. I'm just trying to see what I want to do with my air power here. Here comes 4th Armored from the south. A26 invaders against these new King Tigers that just popped up. They have no experience. So I'm going to hit them with A26 invaders and then sick tough ears on them. Alright, so that was... There's 9 left. Tough Ears has 3 brigades right here. Oh, this one never got named. Alright, hold on. And then we're going to crank them up a little bit. Nope, we already did that. So the weakest brigade we're going to use to clean out this little half-track platoon that's in the way. Actually, I should have used those chaffies for that. Okay, there are now no units between your other 2 brigades and the King Tigers. So here come the King Tigers. Attack number... Why can't I attack? What, oh, no, whoa. What just happened? I moved the wrong unit. You have plenty of ammunition. There we go. Oof, they are tough. They're still there. They're down to 20% and they're on the run. But they are technically still there. Take that back. Take the airfield. These guys take the town. These German runaway units in my backfield I'm not too worried about because the British are finally coming up. We'll let the British handle them. These fireflies are slow. Okay, these stupid Yog Tigers. 82nd Airborne, US 82nd Airborne. Oof. That Yog Tiger is almost out of ammunition and fuel. He's entrenchment 0 because he just moved there and he's been under air attack. Do it! 82nd! Oh, you paid for that. And you slowed him down a little bit. That wasn't the best. I'm almost out of money again. God bless me. I'm going to dispatch some of these guys to the south too. Oh my god. More Germans! Okay, go away. This is a pretty solid unit. What are they doing? Get them in a position to get ready to start attacking these King Tigers later. Where's my Purple Heart and Medal of Honor arriving? Or when are they? Hey, I'm sure some units in that, or I'm sure some people in those first 4 brigades would have earned plenty of Purple Hearts and definitely some Medals of Honor. That was at least 2 full-strength Panzer General units of King Tigers. One of them with 2 stars of experience. That's nothing to sneeze at. Plus Jagdpanzer 4s, Panthers, and Mark 4s, and there was some pretty solid infantry thrown in there as well. So yeah, it would have been for sure. All right, so let's just go ahead and end the turn. Oh, those King Tigers are hitting me in the north. King Tigers by you tough ears are reinforcing. They withdrew behind cover of some Mark 4s. Oh, there goes my air power. It's now snowing again. Alrighty. Oh, I moved some stupid, whatchamacallit, some Chaffies. That's what I did wrong last turn. Okay, Chaffies versus Mark IVs, but I have more experience than he does, and he's damaged. Not ideal, but do it and then get out of the way. Oh, that was actually really effective. Withdrawal to Hoffelize. Now, here comes Tuffy's guys. Tuffy comes in here with 12. To kill the last of these Mark IVs. Slaughtered them. The 15 coming in to slaughter, hopefully, the last of these King Tigers. Got him! There you go. That's how you do it. And let's see if we can route some of this infantry to the north. They retreated out of sight. But my infantry, I can't attack them in the snow, but I can at least track them. I can use my air power as reconnaissance. Okay, we've now retaken Edelbrook. Yeah, we're kind of back on the general offensive now. Ooh, right as I say that, rugged defense. Dismount. We have retaken Vianden. Oh, Jen, there's your castle. Jen's favorite castle, Vianden Castle. This truck just drove in there. There's your castle right there by the river. That is the Ower River. Oh, 501st is, or sorry, 101st is at it. I told you not to get close to the 101st, but you did. Here come the British. They're almost in contact. I'm not going to put guys in Bren carriers against Jagdpanzer IVs. So I'm going to take one extra turn and engage them properly next turn. My prestige has suddenly jumped through the roof. I don't know what's going on there. Elite replacements. Ugh. I am not looking forward to this part. More King Tigers here, right outside of the German city of Prüm. This is gonna suck. Yeah, I knew it. Damn it to hell. Damn it to hell. Stop it. Call it off. Is this artillery? Yes, it is artillery. Go here and dismount. I can't dismount yet. Ambush. I got too aggressive there. This Jagdtiger is almost out of ammunition. Oh. Fucking hell. Reverse that. Dude, the weather had better clear tomorrow. Alright, for some reason it's giving me 5,000 experience, spend points. So, shit, I'm gonna use it. I did not hit any cheat codes for that. I want to buy a crap ton of air power, but you don't get to use it very often in this scenario. The weather's always against you. Alright, the British got things handled in the southwest. My Americans have things handled in the southeast. Toughy Ears has things handled in the center. The north is okay except for these King Tigers. Let's end the turn. Oh, I just upgraded them. So what units haven't I moved? What are they talking about? When I go to end the turn, it says, oh, well, this guy here. Shit. Alright, elite replacements. That's fine. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, there goes a whole brigade of, or a whole regiment of US infantry. These King Tigers have got to be out of fuel or ammunition by now. Not King Tigers, Yog Tigers. Okay, the British have arrived. Let's put some Great Britain Challengers. These are not Challengers like Charlie 1s and Charlie 2s. These are late war, World War II Challengers. We'll give them first crack at these remaining German Jagdpanzer IV. That's with the 70 caliber gun. I'll have them attack out of wood so they get some terrain bonus. Do it! Alright, British, it took you a while to get here, but you're finally in the battle area and you're helping relieve Bastogne. In this game, in this timeline, the British have relieved. Actually, Bastogne has been relieved several times. And this time it's the British that are doing it, not from the south, but from the west. Oh, look at that. Come on, British, do it. This is going to be the 53rd Infantry, or the Welsh Division. Historically, it was their big spearhead infantry force the British came in with during the Battle of the Bulge. Damn, the Germans holding on. Let's start to outflank them. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to have the 101st finish them up. What's going on up here? Oh god, it's still snowing, so still no air power. Toughy Ears, do me a favor and clean up this little straggly German infantry column retreating to the north, out of Clairvaux. Thank you very much. And now she'll continue to advance. You're crossing the Our River. You are now entering Germany itself. You just took Duisburg. Awesome. Okay, this guy is starting to run out of fuel. Get him back to an American airfield. Not looking forward to this. surprised that happened. I thought he would be entrenched like a big dog. He's been sitting in there all game. That was, interesting. Elite replacements. Elite replacements. I don't want to attack that King Tiger yet, not until I can get more tanks on him. I'm going to have him outnumbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1 next turn. I'm going to wait till next turn and really clobber him. Because not only is he King Tigers, he's strength 11. 10 is normally the max. He's over strength. And on top of that, if you see over here to the far right of your screen in that little red panel, next to his designation, 12th Tiger 2, he has 2 full stars of experience. That's a dangerous unit. My one thing I wish I could do is get infantry into that town behind him, because if he retreats into that town, then it's going to be really hard to get him out of there. But next turn I'll be able to hit him with 5 separate tank units. I'll have him outnumbered 5 to 1. And with any luck, the weather will be clear. And I can hit him with some air power as well. Let me get things going here in the south. We're now invading into Germany. Hooray for the good guys. Americans are back on the Alliance. Alright, so things are cool in the south. Here's Bastogne. We've cleared Wiltz. We've retaken almost all of Luxembourg. And once we cross this river here, this is the Ohr River. That's kind of the border between Germany. In most places, it's the border between Germany and Luxembourg. So Tough Ears has now crossed into Germany in 2 places, and these other units are beginning to cross into Germany. We're going to start taking these objective hexes and hopefully getting close to wrapping up the game. That King Tiger is that's the mother right there. That son of a bitch. We're going to see what happens to him. I'm going to put a guy there, in that aircraft unit there, in the hopes that just maybe next turn I can there's no way I can get to him, huh? Kill him, please. Awesome. We are trying to yeah, that's going to be the tough part right there. Maybe next turn the weather will clear, at least to overcast, and I've already got 2 air units over him. I can immediately hit him, and then hit him with 5 tank divisions after that. We'll see. Let's see if we get lucky. Where's my patent weather prayer? My patent weather prayer has worked. It is now overcast, and the ground is frozen. Perfect. Perfect. I can fly, and the ground is frozen, so no mud. It's just cold enough for the ground to freeze, thus I have my full mobility on the ground, and the sky is just clear enough to where I can operate aircraft. Alright, let's get this, let's go ahead and get this done here. Switch to air view. Right, first, Havocs. Oh, not Havocs, A-26 invaders. Yeah, he did retreat into that city. I was afraid he was going to do that. I did absolutely nothing, except maybe reduce his entrenchment level. I bombed him again. That did a little something. Oh boy. I have more artillery, but it's limbered and out of range. So I'm going to move it here. Limber it next turn. Tough Ears is closing up from the south. You see where I'm doing this big pincer with my first army stuff here, and Tough Ears closing in from the south. I'm trying to close on Prüm right there where that King Tiger unit is. Dismount. Finish him off, hopefully. He's done. Knock down his entrenchment level. Fall back. Attack with the strongest army or armored unit first. This guy's gonna be a pain. He's got a full fuel load now, right? Alright, Thunderbolts on Jagd Tigers. Do it! Didn't do anything. Okay, here come the British who have reached Bastogne. They're now just advancing forward. They have just retaken Clairvaux. Thank you, Mr. British. Those Sherman Fireflies are finally catching up. They've now reached Bastogne. Everybody else is pushing back into Luxembourg in that British colony. More Americans reaching Bastogne. There's an objective town, the city of Trier. 12, he's maximum entrenched. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Because I don't have very much artillery in that area. That's not going to be easy. How much fuel does he have? Ooh! Get him back to refuel first. Okay. He's still 11. Good God almighty. Alright, we now have 6 tank units we can call in. Not all of them are going to be able to reach him, but cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of war. 9th US Armored. I just went from 10 to 4, he went from 11 to 10. That's how tough this guy is. Come on, give me a break. Wearing him down. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're having a tough time. I've knocked him down from 11 to 6. His entrenchment level has gone from, I don't know what it was, but now it's down to 0. Notice in that right-hand red bar, however, his ammunition is now 0. Unfortunately, he is in a town, which is a supply base. However, I have it mostly encircled and under air attack. So that's going to greatly reduce his ability to bring in resupply. So I'm happy about that. Hey, I have now taken Blankenheim. We're now invading Germany. The Battle of the Bulge is officially over. We're now into Germany. Oof. Except he still has units here in Belgium that are gonna be pissing me off. I have tons of prestige though. Alright, I'm gonna gamble that the weather's gonna get slowly better. And buy some aircraft. And I need to buy some artillery outside here of Trier. Because I'm going to need to bombard the ever-living crap out of that place. Infantry, artillery. 8 inchers, because why not? It's the end of the game, and they're giving me tons of money. I think it's based on how many cities you control, and I control almost all the cities on the table. So suddenly I'm like swimming in money. I'm not using any more cheat codes. I've done that enough. Now I'm coming by it legit, I guess. So I've got 2 whole battalions of 8-inch artillery. I don't think they're quite in range yet where I bought them, but you can only buy units in certain places. And to help with the eventual reduction and taking of that town. Also, I have to take this town. No. Did I move everything? Nope. That's cool. Just end the turn. Alrighty. December 21st. Oh, there goes my air power. It's now snowing again. But the Germans didn't attack at all. They're running out of ammunition though. All right, so let's see what we can do about this city. Unlimber. I can now bombard that city. Awesome, that helped. Destroy their neighboring infantry support. Alright, toughy ears. Your forward brigade right here is the closest unit I have to those King Tigers in Prüm. So, I'm sending you forward. You have smoked them with one shot. These other 6 units couldn't do it, but you did it in one shot, although they were greatly weakened by that point and out of ammunition. But we have now taken Prüm. That is the first German objective city taken. And now it's a general advance time. Elite replacements. Elite replacements. Just plowing through German, the German backfield here. He has a full fuel load. Heck. There's nobody in this town of Bitburg, huh? I now have planes over it. It's snowing. He may not be able to see it. Yep, more King Tigers. It's a German objective city, I'm not surprised. Okay, we've now taken Bitburg from the back. But the King Tigers are still there. I'm not going to engage. Yes, I will. He has 0 experience. I have 3. He only has an entrenchment level of 1. I'm going to lose this battle, but I'm going to start to weaken him. Oh, yeah, I got the crap kicked out of me there. I didn't think I was going to lose that bad. Jeez. What's the range on an 8-incher? Range is 3. Alright, I gotta go this way. I gotta get my artillery in position for next turn. So these are my 2 artillery batteries, or actually battalions. I gotta get them within 3 hexes of this objective hex, which I'm sure has something big and nasty in it. Elite replacements. Let's send forward some reconnaissance. Actually, let's not. Let's just elite replacements everything. Yeah, there's something pretty nasty in there. Alright, here come the British. As soon as they reach the battle area, the battle area has moved. They're like, God damn it, how far do we have to drive here? Hey, 101st, how about you finally decide to do something? Give them their trucks for their tailgate jump. That was their turn. Alright, cool. British tanks. British mechanized infantry. In their universal carriers. Full fuel load. Because sooner or later the weather's going to do. That King Tiger. Here we go. I can't attack because of the weather, but I can at least get him in position. Alright, so that game was pretty tense, but I think we've got it to where we've definitely won the battle now. I just have to take these couple objective hexes to officially win the game here. lost that whole unit. I lost that whole unit almost. It's still snowing. Oh, weather, you suck. Alrighty, starting at the top. Where is that King Tiger? There he is. Damn it. Toughy ears, you feel strong again? Off that German airfield, right into Bitburg. Kick those King Tigers in the teeth. You are my specialized King Tiger killers. Do it! You knocked him down to 5. That was cool. Where's the rest of your task force? Here it is. I hit him again. You knocked him down to 2. I thought you had a 3rd task force. Hopefully you didn't lose it. Let me just quickly search for it here. Here it is. It's a little out of position, but I'll bring it in. Okay, now your group, these 3 right here, this little triangle, that is your 3. This 11 group couldn't quite reach that 2. That's the target. So hopefully we can take Bitburg next turn. Here comes some British infantry to support. You out of fuel? He's out of fuel. Resupply. The British finally get here only to run out of fuel. They did have to drive across the entire map. It's not really their fault. Okay. Unlimber our artillery and begin to bombard Trier. That's how you do it. To assault a city, you need artillery. You need 3 things to assault a city. You need artillery, artillery, and artillery. Now I'm sending in my infantry to hopefully clean them out. Trier has fallen in 1 turn and with minimal losses. Because that's finally how you're able to do it, when you take the time to do it correctly with the right support arms. Alright, we've got 20% of this group here trying to hold on. We'll hopefully clean them out next turn. This unit has taken Prüm. So yeah, we're literally within like 1 turn of winning the game now. Yeah, this is just like wasting time at this point. Alright, let's just go ahead and end the turn. Yes. The Germans did absolutely nothing. It's still snowing. Let's wrap this up. Okay, Toughy Ears, you're going to deliver the coup de grace. Oh wow, I need to catch up on Mr. Chat here. Sorry, everybody. Ben Johnson says rugged defense. Yeah, we all remember rugged defense. Tactical combat challengers with 17 pounders. Nice. Yeah, are they close? Can I actually use them on something? Yes, I'm actually going to use them, Mark. So here come the challengers with the 17 pounders. They're going to take a poke on these. You know what? That's probably going to win the game. And I don't want the NPCs to win the game. I want Toughy Ears to win the game. So here we go. Toughy Ears. This is your task force number 1. 5 stars of experience, 14 overstrength. You're going to attack into Bitburg and win the game. Here it comes. Ready? Do it. They are smoked. Toughy Ears leads the column into Bitburg. And that should win the game. Allied victory. There we go. Scenario is finished. You can now review the battlefield. Or you can save the log of this game. We don't need to do that. And that's it. We have tabled the Germans. And won the Battle of the Bulge. A couple weeks early. Now, to be fair, I did shamelessly use the cheat codes, especially when it came to prestige points to buy money. Oh look, the British have occupied 1 city, Clairvaux, in the American occupation zone. What the hell are you doing there, man? Oh, that Jagd Tiger is still there, just chilling. He's almost out of fuel. He's got 12 fuel left and 4 ammo. I totally forgot about him. I just abandoned him. And he's just fine, I'll just live here. He'll surrender eventually. Either that or he'll drive to Paris. Retake Paris. Holy crap. Alrighty, so, there we go. That is the end of our little Bulge game. Not very realistic, but it's just Panzer Leader, obviously. Or, sorry, Panzer General. So clearly, you know, it's not a super serious game. Yeah, Shakeless and Sprues. Yeah, go toughy ears. You won the battle. There you go. You scored the killing. You scored the killing blow. I'm talking about my 8-inch howitzers, and Jen says 8 inches can be very useful. You don't have to brag about me, Jen. I mean, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I don't think everyone in the chat needs to know about that. Ticker tape parade for my men when we get home. There you go. How far did Piper get? Okay, so Piper was not the lead element. I mean, he was meant to be the lead element, but he did not get farther than anyone else. He got... What town is this? This is Malmedy. He actually bypassed Malmedy to the south. Stavilo is right around here somewhere, but they don't have that city on the map. Troy Pawn is on there. He was here. And this is Spa. He did not get that far, but this map isn't entirely accurate. This map is also on a slight angle. Spa, which is right here where my little sword is, my little mouse cursor, compared to Malmedy, Spa should be further to the north. So you have to, in your head, kind of take this map and rotate it clockwise about 2 hours. Not quite right angles, not quite 3 hours, but like 2 hours or so to the north, clockwise. So this town, if this was really a north, you know, north is the top of the screen, this town here, Spa, would actually be more like this. So he got to, he kind of bypassed Malmedy, he got to Troy Pawn, although he didn't really get across there either. And he tried several times to get across the Amblave River, which they don't have on this map. He never could quite do it, and he fell back to a small town called L'Église, which is somewhere back in here. And that's where he got really pinned down by 3 task forces of U.S. 3rd Armored Division. That's going to be Task Force McGeorge, Lovelady, and Task Force Jordan, along with elements of, I believe it was the 30th Infantry, Old Hickory, and also the 82nd from the southwest. And that was it. He was completely surrounded and out of fuel. Everything was, you know, out of ammunition, out of fuel. His vehicles were broken down. He had troops. His walking wounded were left behind to blow up all the vehicles. And about 600 of his originally 5,000 guys, about 600 of them managed to walk out of the walk through American lines and rejoin German lines. The Germans overall, however, got much further. So this here is the Meuse River. This is Namur, and this is Liege. So they missed Dinant. Dinant should be somewhere in here. This is not it. This is Ardennes. This is Hoy. Yeah, they don't have it in here. So right along this riverbank here is about how far they really got. They didn't quite reach the Meuse River exactly. Let me, you guys will give me just a moment here. I will try to Alt-Tab. Okay, so here's a real Battle of the Bulge map. They got as far, there's Dinant, where the Meuse River kind of goes north and south, whereas the map we were just looking at, it's kind of more going, again, you have to kind of rotate the map in your head a little bit. And they reached just short of Dinant. They did manage to get into Celles, and they got a little bit northwest of Celles, at a town called Foy Notre Dame. And I will show you where that was. As soon as I find it here. Oh, no, that was the next day. Sorry. My bad. I was in the wrong folder. Okay. So here is me on the hill overlooking Foy Notre Dame. That's the village. That's as far as the Germans got. You're looking at that church. It's right there. That's as far as the Germans got. On our map, it is right about here. So let me, it is actually right about here. So this dotted line really should kind of be a little bit more like that. They did get into Celis. They never really took Foy Notre Dame, but that was where the last battle was kind of fought. Ironically, or interestingly, that was one of the very few times that you would ever realistically be able to put British and Americans on the same tactical battlefield. So you have elements of British 29th Armored Brigade coming in like this and like this, and then you've got elements of American 2nd Armored Division, I'll put them in green, also coming in like this, and the Germans are kind of caught in the middle there. And of course Americans and British fight side by side in all kinds of conflicts, especially World War II, but that's usually at the army group level, never at the battalion level, company level, or even lower, where they're like literally shoulder to shoulder. Celis / Foy Notre Dame is kind of the exception that proves the rule. So that's as far as they got. Meanwhile, to answer your earlier question, Kampfgruppe Piper, they got as far as right here. That is Le Glaise. But this is 6th SS Panzer Army sector. Kampfgruppe Piper was part of 6th Panzer Army, SS Panzer Army. They did not do very well, historically. They kind of slammed here into Elsenborn Ridge. You see it circled in green right there. And then they kind of slid down the American front. You can see where 82nd was. There was all kinds of battles with 3rd Armored and so on. And they didn't do very well. They pretty much get as far as this. You see 1st SS Panzer Corps there. 2nd SS Panzer Corps comes up to behind them, not abreast of them, behind them. They were a 2nd echelon reserve formation, and they didn't really get much further than that. The real advance was made by Hasso von Manteuffels. Hasso von Manteuffels? I'm getting his name wrong. Hasso von never mind. This guy. Hasso von Manteuffels' 5th Panzer Army. That he just handled his units much better. His small unit leaders had much better tactics, and he was able to do much better. His big stumbling block was Bastogne, obviously. And Bastogne gets much more of the fame and glory and credit, whereas places like Saint-Vith, the twin villages of Krinkelt and Rocherath, which are too small to appear on this map, but they're going to be right in here, and especially Elsenborn Ridge. This is where the heaviest German force was blocked, to the point where barely anybody remembers what they did. Which is almost a shame, because that's where the Battle of the Bulge was actually won. Once the Germans realized that they had failed up here, they started to look for other weak points, and that would eventually develop into Bastogne and points beyond. But the real battle was fought and won up here. So yeah, that's Kampfgruppe Piper. That's as far as they got. Or I should say that's where they wound up. They actually did get to Troypont. They got to Stoumont. They actually got a little bit past Stoumont, like maybe to here, to here. But this is them just kind of looking for a way out of the trap. They realized they were trapped, and then once they realized they were trapped, they fell back. So here's where they wound up, but as far as how far they got, technically they got here, although only for a literal moment. But the big German advance got this far. Technically speaking, and I have that exact point, by the way, we're in Foy Notre Dame. Give me a moment and I will find it. There it is. That stone. That is as far as the German army got. That rock right there. There in that hedge. right there by that church. That's in Foy Notre Dame. Let me get a Hell on Wheels. They were the divisions that stopped them. Although, to be fair, 29th British Armored Brigade was also here. To be perfectly honest, but that's the spot. However, exactly 3 Germans of Skorzeny's 150th Panzer Brigade did manage to, in a captured American Jeep, 3 guys did reach the Meuse River. That's the Meuse River right there. It's in the town of Dinant. And this is the spot where they were finally captured. The extreme advance of the German offensive. They finally got captured on Christmas Eve, 1944. 3 guys in a captured American Jeep made it that far. They managed to actually reach the Meuse River. But as far as an actual operational penetration and depth, a few miles short of that. They're at Foy Notre Dame. Maybe 1 or 2 miles short of that. So Jen says, I think Piper was stopped in Le Glaise. That's where he was bottled up. He was turned back at several other places, but once he realized he was trapped, he sort of fell back, and Le Glaise is where he wound up. But he did get a little closer than that. 1 Jeep of 3 guys. No, they were not Pipers. They belonged to Otto Skorzeny. Skorzeny is like one of their big special forces guys. He was the guy that landed a glider on top of a mountain in September 1943 and rescued Mussolini from his prison after the fall of Italy. There's a whole bunch of other, I won't get into it, there was a whole bunch of other stuff Skorzeny did. He was, Hitler's little commando. If Germany had an Indiana Jones, it was Otto Skorzeny. That guy was out of control. This stuff he would do. Shaco says, Shakos and Spruce, I've been enjoying Panzer Corps 2. I'll have to try its Bulge scenario. They're all from the Axis side so far. Technically, so is this one. This is Panzer General. But you're able to play it, from either side if you want. You can't play the campaigns from the Allied side. There is an Allied general game for that. But you can play the scenarios, the individual scenarios, from either the British, from either the Allied or the Axis side. It might just be me, but I don't see your cursor. Uh-oh. If you can't see my cursor, then that's going to make a lot of what I've been talking about kind of crap here. Let me see if I can... Alright, I am now circling the city of Ardennes. No, it's not showing up on the screen. I apologize, guys. I don't know why it's not showing that. I am so sorry. I've been circling things this whole stream, and you guys haven't been seeing it. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you did see it? It's just hard to see? Well, now I'm watching my stream. Okay, I do see it. Okay, cool. That's a relief. I appreciate it. Found it. It's clearly not 8 inches. Yeah, Skorzeny was pretty nuts. Shakos and Sprues, absolutely correct. Some of the stuff he does is, you kind of have to consciously remind yourself he was one of the bad guys. Because you almost find yourself admiring him if you're not careful. He was, kind of out there. Alright, guys, and that's not going to be the greatest camera capture because it's not really blocked right, and I don't want to mess with I'll mess with it a little bit. There we go. Now it's not quite so horrific looking. Alrighty. And that is going to wrap us up for today's stream. Thanks very much, everybody, for coming out. Wrap that up in, wow, less than 3 hours. That was pretty cool. Then again, I was, pretty shameless with some of the cheat codes. Not really for the individual units, although, with Task Force Tough Years, I did, I'll rebuild Task Force Tough Years and max her out with 5 stars of experience and 14 strength points. Usually you have to play about 10 scenarios before you get any units that strong in the campaign game, but again, we wanted to make sure that our character units that are units named after our players were doing very well. And yeah, Tough Years did not disappoint. I'll say that for sure. But that's pretty much going to wrap us up for now, folks. Thanks very much. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. If you're still celebrating Hanukkah, definitely please enjoy that. In either event, please have be safe out there, a safe and happy New Year's coming up in a couple of days. And yeah, nothing but sixes for everybody in the new year 2025. But other than that, that is where we're going to leave it for now, folks. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Please hit the like button if you're watching on our stream so that we get more exposure here in the YouTube algorithm. Also consider, hitting that notification bell. And again, as always, please consider joining the SitRep Podcast Discord. There's going to be an auto-accept invitation link to our Discord in the description of this video. Join our community, see what everybody's up to, and as always, show us what's happening on your hobby table. But for now, this is Risky Jim with the SitRep Podcast. We are rounds complete for another episode, and as always, Tango Mike for watching.